Hi, third grade. It's Mrs. Farrell and Patrick for your number talk
Hi.
today. What we're going to do today is take a look at this image from MashUp Math, and we're going to do a little bit of notice and wonder. So what I'm going to ask you all to do is take a minute, think about what you see on this image. Think about what you notice, things that you see that stand out to you, and then think about some questions you have, or what are some things that you're wondering. Okay, so I'm going to have Patrick then share with us what he's noticing and wondering. What do you notice about this picture?
I noticed that 27 ounces plus 17 ounces equals 44 ounces.
Okay, so if you added some of the scales together, that's true. You would have 44 ounces.
I also noticed that there's only one cake in the picture.
Okay, only one cake on the balance. I noticed that this is a picture of balances, and it's showing the different amounts or the different weights of each item, right? Of each set of items here. So this is showing us different balances, and they are weighing different amounts here. What else do you notice?
I noticed that I noticed that they're all foods.
They're all foods. Yep, absolutely. I noticed that this is like frozen yogurt. This frozen yogurt is on each of the scales. It's the only item that's on all three scales. And I also noticed that this middle one is the only one that has all of the same food items on it. Anything else you notice?
No.
What are you wondering?
I wonder how much a cake weighs.
Okay. How much cake weighs? What else are you wondering?
How much frozen yogurt weighs, and how much a cookie weighs.
Okay. So yeah, how much does each of these food items weigh? All right. So do you think we could try to figure out how much each of these weigh?
Yeah.
For those of you at home, once you've kind of gone through and decided what you notice and what you wonder about this, we're going to see if we can actually solve and see how much each of these food items weighs.
8.
So Patrick's going to go ahead and talk us through that. If you need to pause, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, we'll see what Patrick comes up with here.
So I think that there are 8 right here.
8 what?
8 frozen yogurt. No, each frozen yogurt equals 8.
8 what?
8 ounces.
Okay, so Patrick's thinking that each of these is...
24 divided by 3 equals 8.
Okay.
So then you know that the other cupcakes are 8.
The other frozen yogurts?
Yeah.
Or I don't know. I think they look like frozen yogurts. I guess they could be cupcakes. I think they're cupcakes. Frozen yogurt or cupcakes. Okay. So Patrick's saying that the other ones would also be 8 ounces. Okay.
And then I think that 8 plus... So I think those are all 3, because 3 times 3 equals 9, and 8 plus 9 is 17 ounces.
All right, so then Patrick knew, since he already had 8 on this scale, and we knew that the total was 17, he had to figure out 8 plus blank, right, equals 17. And he knew that 8 plus 9. How did you know 8 plus 9 was 17?
Because 9, well, no, because 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 1 is 17.
Okay, so Patrick knew he had to find another 9 ounces here, and since there are 3 cookies, what did you say?
There's 9 divided by 3 equals 3 for each cookie.
Okay, so using your division there, we have 3 cookies. We need 9 ounces and we have 3 cookies. We could do 9 divided by 3 equals 3, or we could use our multiplication, right? And say 3 cookies times 3 ounces each equals 9 ounces. Over here, you're saying that this cookie equals 3 as well. Okay. So then what can you tell me about this first scale?
So 8 plus 3 equals 11 ounces. So that means that, oh, well, 11 plus 10 will equal 21.
Okay.
Plus 6. Um, so it's 16 over.
Okay, so you think the cake weighs 16?
Yeah.
Because you said if you did 11 and 10 more, that would get you to 21.
And then plus 6 is 27.
Plus 6 more. So you had to add a 10 and then another 6 to get to 27. You could also look at it as subtraction, right? If we had 27 minus 11, you could work backwards. We have 20 minus 10 is 10, 7 minus 1 is 6, and 10 plus 6 equals 16. So were we able to figure out how much each of these items weighs?
Yes.
All right. So the cake is equal to 16 ounces. The cookies are each 3 ounces. And the cupcake or frozen yogurt, whatever we want to call them, are each 8 ounces. Does that make sense? Do you think the cake would be the heaviest?
Yes,
And the
because it's
cookie
the biggest.
and the cookie would be the lightest?
Yes, because it's the smallest and skinniest.
Okay. Thanks for noticing and wondering with us today. Have a great day.